so fast.
Listen to me, that was perfect. That made me smile from ear to ear, from start to finish. Just absolutely brilliant. That was SUEP live in session, just a job. And before I go to the questions I've got written down in front of me, what is the song about, if you don't mind me asking? There's a purpose for the question.
I tried to be quite literal with that song.
Okay, all right then, it's just a job.
It's about, like menial things being good for you. And it's nice to have your routine and to go through it. It keeps you sane.
Right, okay, because that being the juxtaposition of being in a band.
Yeah.
Well, the great thing is, and I've written this down here, I mean, you are infectiously upbeat all the time. Whenever I've met you, you're always joking and gagging about and seemingly having a great time. And it is infectious. You've cheered an old fella up tonight, so I have to thank you for that.
That's what we aim for.
Yeah.
We loves a laugh.
We're a bunch of pranksters.
Of course you do. So, pranksters. Oh, right, okay. I've just fallen out with you then. But anyway, your debut LP is called Shop, rather. So what's that all about then?
Josh came up with that title.
I'll let Georgie field that one. It's called Shop because it's one syllable, like soup, and
it's a selection of stuff. Like
it's for sale.
It's for sale.
Come and buy it.
Come and buy it.
Right, okay. I was hoping it was going to be a concept album about shopping because I've not heard it yet.
I think it's like us putting ourselves on a platter.
Yeah, you can buy us.
Or in a trolley.
You're available, are you?
You can put us in a trolley if you so choose. Yeah.
Okay, fair. I will do later. So, did you hire a big producer, or did you do it yourself?
We hired a big producer called Matthew Green.
Yeah.
Cardiff local.
That's not for this
we
one.
can't use his real name.
That's not for this
Oh,
one.
it isn't for this one, is it?
No, we did.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We used two producers, really, though, don't we? Mike and Matt.
Yeah. So Matt,
both really big-time producers.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Really big.
Yeah, we recorded it in the old kind of youth club centre that me and Josh used to live in, and it's got a big sports hall. So we set up the recording studio in there and just...
I'm nodding.
He's supporting you all the way there with the nodding head. I can see that. Okay, so one aspect of your oeuvre, which did surprise me somewhat, first probably, is that of all of the influences that you do mention, Jonah Louie.
Yes!
Is in there.
Get my hair cut.
Can you tell him, if you know him, that we really want him to come to our gig?
He sent us an email.
He did send us an email. We're like kind of trying to be friends,
He did
but
say
I think
he's going to try, Georgie.
Can you go beyond the email and make him come?
Yeah, can you make him come? No,
Me?
but he's like one of the biggest influencers.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I'm not
But
even...
he's not going to come to the gig.
I'm not even being facetious, right? Because, but I've just never heard Jonah Louie being mentioned as an influence before. But I thought maybe one of the band was really mad on Jonah Louie. But when I mentioned the name, you all started jumping up and down. So you're obviously, you're all in the right band together, aren't you?
I think it's hard not to like Jonah Louie if you listen to it.
Yeah.
If you go, it's all friendly, good music.
I just know his hits, really, and they're great, obviously, so I'm singing from the same hymn sheet, no bother. So I had Callum Easter live in session last night, and he buys gear from junk shops. And Josh, you're kind of drawn to a car boot sale kit, aren't you?
I buy junk shop. I do all of that for a living, yeah.
Okay, and so, for a living?
Yeah.
Really? So you just you're picking stuff up and then flogging it on for a profit?
Yeah.
Right, okay. And so you use some of the stuff yourself, do you?
Definitely.
In a big way.
It's high
We all
quality.
do.
Yeah.
Everybody does. Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah.
What's been your biggest find so far? Your most productive?
I found it's a difficult thing to say. I don't think many market people will be listening, so it'll be all right. But
Okay.
I found a Crystal Palace boot sale for £10, a 1957 Martin D18 with Brazilian rosewood and all the kind of borderline perfect nick as well.
Oh my word.
Which is a bit silly. Yeah, you shouldn't expect to find stuff like that.
No, and of course you've got to know what you're looking for as well in the first place. So there'll be a lot of people looking at that saying, how much is that guitar? It's a tenner. No.
I've just driven the price up of all guitars in London by another £10.
Yeah, by playing on
I
this
hope
show.
nobody buys that now.
Yeah.
Okay, and so In Good Health, we've heard it's your new tune. It's a celebration of friendship and being kind to each other. Georgie, so your circle of friends helped you through a tough time. Is it right that at least one of them allowed you to do a tattoo on them?
At least, yeah. Josh has got one.
So you're a
Will's
tattoo
got
artist?
two. Yeah. Actually, you got more than one.
I'll show everyone, yeah.
I'll have a look later.
Yeah. I got a few friends. It was a very calming thing, but Wales just brought in that new thing where they're not letting people tattoo. No, that's wrong. It's wrong.
No, don't.
Watch what you say there, shortly.
Yeah, no, be careful. But, so, did you train up as a tattoo artist or are you just naturally gifted?
Naturally gifted.
Right, well, I'll be the judge of that when I see the tattoo later. But
Yeah, I'll
it
get
just
your tattoo
reminds me,
later.
do you know the band Let's Wrestle?
Yeah.
Right, a wonderful band. But Mike Lightning, the bass player, he used to carry a tattoo gun with him on tour and would quite often do tattoos for people when he'd had a few jars here and there. And I've seen some of them, and they are funny. But of course, a tattoo is for life, not just for Christmas. So,
You've got to be sure.
yeah, no, absolutely. So you're all set for your tour then?
Yeah. No, we had a few practices, and we are ready to rock.
Right.
You can practice too much, I think.
I think once we hit a stage, though, we'll be pumped. We'll be non-stop trained to.
A
rock
gig
in
is a
town.
practice.
A
Yeah.
gig
Yeah.
is a practice.
You don't want to
Yes,
round off
practice
all the
for the next
edges,
one.
do you? You don't want to round off all the edges. So, 30th of January, Paper Dress Vintage in London. 31st, Prince Albert, Brighton. 1st of Feb, where else? In Margate. 2nd, Henry KK in Manchester. Then, I don't know that venue.
I think it's attached to the White Hotel.
Oh, that's right. Yes, it is. Yeah, somebody else is doing it. So, 3rd of February, Flying Duck in Glasgow. The 4th of Feb, Delicious Clam, Sheffield. The 5th of Feb, Crofters Rights in Bristol. So, when is your mini album out then?
Tomorrow.
Whee!
Everyone's swapping around, so everyone's gone quiet.
We forgot that we got to
We
change.
forgot, yeah.
see-
You're engaging us too much.
Do you know why that is? Because you're all having a good time, which is exactly where I started this interview, so it all makes sense. Are you ready to rock then?
No.
Nearly.
Not
Very
yet.
nearly.
Nearly.
All right then, Georgie, tell me an anecdote.
An anecdote?
Yeah,
That's broad.
anything you
Ooh.
like. Keep
Wow.
it clean.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
You want a joke or an anecdote?
A
Or
joke will do it.
Yeah, go on.
Keep it clean.
I'll do. Where do you take sick horses?
I don't know, where do you take sick horses?
The hospital.
Excellent, yeah. Yeah, okay, all right. It filled the gap.
Yeah, I filled the gap. Is everyone ready?
We're ready
Ollie,
now.
Ollie,
yeah.
could you pass my guitar pick? Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
You need that, don't you? Obviously.
think
It's on this one.
Yeah. On this one.
We'll wait, don't worry, it's fine. Okay, so we've got SUEP
Locked and
live in
loaded.
session. And if you want to buy the record and you want to Google them and all that, you do need to know that the actual band is spelled SUEP, not soup as you might expect. And you're going to do Misery for us now, are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you, you're great.